Hey guys, Mike the Vike here, back for yet another Rust update video. This week, honestly, what a great update. Like, it's a really nice festive Christmas update this week. We have a whole bunch of fun new Christmas items, and I'm definitely a fan. Now, if you are interested in seeing more Rust update videos from me, please let me know by leaving a like on the video. Okay, so I've been having quite a bit of fun with this new Christmas update. You can see here, we have so many nice Christmas items, like with the ceiling lights, we got a Christmas tree, we got a snowman, we got a bunch of other stuff, but a whole bunch of great festive items. Now, in order to get most of these items, you're going to need to wait for Santa Claus to show up. Now, I'm going to admin abuse, and I'm going to call him in right now. So, I think it's randomly timed. I don't remember how often. I think it's once every 24 hours on vanilla. So you're going to see that within 50 meters, you are going to get a nice little bunch of presents, and you can go ahead and collect these. Note how I'm beating up with a new candy cane hatchet thing. Is someone else? Oh, someone's stealing my presents. Hell no. Okay, so, or wait, oh damn, was that my...
Somebody here?
Oh, I just freaked him out. Yo. Dude. Here.
Is somebody there?
Here. I'm sorry. Okay, from the gift box things, you get a whole bunch of presents. I think you get like one small and one medium, but it's kind of random. You can either unwrap the individual item, or you can wait until you get 5. Let's say you get 5 small presents, you can upgrade those into one medium present. So here I got 5 mediums, and I can upgrade that to 1 large. Very simple. So you can get a whole bunch of different goodies from these things: pump action shotguns, flame turrets, a bunch of other stuff. But the thing that you want, the big ticket item here, okay, is these stockings. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. You're going to take your stockings, and you're going to place them next to a lit campfire. It has to be lit. And you're going to toss it on, and you're going to immediately... I don't know if this is a bug, but like I get them right away. And so here's a whole bunch of the Christmas items. So we got some reindeer antlers. We got some decorative things you can put on your tree. It's a very nice time, very festive. Okay, so a good chunk of the Christmas stuff is going to be pay to win, extremely pay to win. You have to purchase the Christmas lights and the snowmen, the Christmas door wreath, the garland thing, which doesn't work right now, but it'll work tomorrow. And anyway, so once you have those beautiful items, you can use them in-game. So we have a nice one on the door wreath, very beautiful. It does show up on both sides, I appreciate that. The Christmas lights are honestly the best item in the game. They're very beautiful. I've went a little bit absurd. I spent probably way too long building this because it was a lot of fun. But I'm quite proud, you know, it's quite pretty. Now, thankfully, the most monumental item, the Christmas tree, is not pay to win. You can just place it and find it. And it's a default blueprint, which, you know, I appreciate that. The devs are like, you know what, we're gonna give them a Christmas tree. So it's very affordable, I would say. 500 wood, 30 cloth. I don't think it does anything, like, in terms of, like, actual use. It just looks very pretty. Oh, and then there's this big stone fireplace. I believe you have to find the blueprint, which can be tricky, but it's fairly common on my server. I don't know. Anyway, with all of these items in the game, we just get a very beautiful, very happy, you know, happy time in Rust. I know, it's funny, this game is getting so much more roleplay these days. Like, we got the chairs, we got the bear rugs. Like, this game is going, like, in a very kind of more lighthearted way, if you've noticed, in the past, like, year or whatever. Which I think is nice. Oh, and I forgot to mention, they did add these reindeer... My god, my camera. The reindeer antler things, which do look very nice. Okay, and there is this candy cane club. I think you can eat it. Yeah, you can lick it. See, like, it takes off a good chunk, but you do get, like, food and water, except I'm hacking, so whatever. Oh my god. Watch that be Gary Newman. Who did the sound effect, you know? Like, that's the big question. It's probably Hulk. Not gonna lie. Anyway, so you can either eat them or you can use them as a weapon. I think it's the same as, like, a bone club. Like, essentially just reskinned, which is kind of nice. You can throw it too, just like a bone club. Okay, with all the roleplay stuff out of the way, we actually have some pretty big updates this week. Mainly having to do with the different tiers of building. So, wood, no big deal, it's the same health. Stone, no big deal, it's the same health. The thing is, they buffed sheet metal and armor by a ton, which makes these levels actually worth upgrading to, like even more so, because most people upgrade to stone like before this update. So I'm personally okay with it, because it's not like they nerfed stone, it's just that they made the higher tiers more desirable. And of course, sorry, armor is where's armor? So armored wall is 2,000 health, sheet metal is 1,000 health, and stone is a mere 500. So I know stone doesn't seem all that interesting, but like I said, it's not like they nerfed it, it's just that there's better things available now. Now another thing that they changed is they made it so you can't see through walls anymore. With wood you used to be able to see through like little cracks and stuff, and same with sheet metal. They've totally removed that from the game. Now this isn't just gonna make like beginners' lives a little bit easier and more fair compared to armored. The bigger reason apparently is because now you won't have to render whatever's inside the base. Like obviously whatever you see as a player in the game, you're gonna have to render whatever's behind this wall. So basically this means that we could be getting better performance around big bases, since you won't have to render what's inside. I think that's a very reasonable change. They now added a whole bunch more slots to the tool cupboard, because on vanilla obviously your stone only stacks to like 1,000, so that's gonna go awfully quick. They also made it so that if you destroy a tool cupboard, you're not gonna get any loot out of it, which I think is good. It's kind of a balancing thing so that people don't just use these as loot boxes. Although, wait a second, arguably this is you're probably better off storing your loot in here. Wait, can I store normal loot in here? No. But still, I mean, you're better off storing all your loot in your TC than in a normal box, because then the raiders can't get it. Ooh! Deployables within your TC radius are now no longer going to use any decay. So for example, if you have your external walls within your TC, it's not going to decay and it's not going to like add to your maintenance fees. I think this is a very interesting change. I thought that they decayed before. Oh, and you can upgrade your barricades now. I could have sworn that you could do this before, but I guess not. Oh, and also kind of depressing, they made it so that doors and a whole bunch of other little building items have upkeep costs, because kind of people were exploiting the whole upkeep update by using certain items. Anyway, so your upkeep costs are going to actually just be more expensive now, which is kind of funny. Oh, and for anybody that cares, they've now added furnace skins, so there's actually some really nice skins already. Like, they do look kind of cool, it's true. And lastly, I'm sure you guys remember Paul with his AI system. Honestly, I'm very confused about this. Like, he's saying it's all, a lot of overhaul in the past 2 weeks. I don't really, does that mean the overhaul is done now? Like, can I turn it back on? Because I've had my AI disabled for a while just because the performance is so bad. But anyway, so it sounds like he's making them a lot more realistic. For example, they will actually, go up to plants and stuff and start eating them if they're hungry, which is kind of crazy. And then they adjusted the aggression setup and the fleeing setup. It's a little bit complicated, but basically they are more realistic and not quite as random. Okay, and with that said, that's going to be everything for this week. Overall, just a really fun update. I hope that the Christmas items stay in for a little while just because they're so fun and kind of nice. I mean, look how cute that looks, Oh, and I forgot to show, this is what a fully decorated tree looks like, because you can find decorations from the stockings and then put them on your tree, so it's all decked out, very nice, very nice. Anyways, that is going to be the end of this video. I hope it was helpful for some of you guys. You may have noticed this video should be going up way sooner than normal for me, because this is the first week I haven't had a class that's super long on Thursdays, so that's very nice. Anyways, with that said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.